All right, everyone, hold it right there. Before we dive into today's chaos, we need to do a quick parameter check. Look to your left, look to your right. Do you see anyone who still believes in the tooth fairy? Do you see any small humans holding juice boxes? If the answer is yes, then you've exactly 10 seconds to escort them to the nearest playroom, backyard, or soundproof bunker. Maybe tell them there's a very important butterfly outside that needs naming. Go ahead. We'll wait. Okay, are we clear? Great, because today's episode is rated E for everyone's grandmother would be appalled. We're talking spicy language, questionable life choices, and adult themes that would make a sailor blush. And if you're wearing pearls, prepare to clutch them. If you're at the gym, please don't drop a dumbbell on your toe. We are not responsible for any lawsuits. Consider this your official invitation to the No Filter Zone. Now, let's get into it.
I'm hot and I'm slashy. Hi, Shelley.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 7 of Stuck in the Middle podcast. Shelley.
No, bleep. We're on episode 8.
Are we on episode 8? Okay.
Yes.
Right. Of course we are.
It's Friday and time to get that wine poured. Turn on our podcast so you'll stop being bored. Life in the middle is a wild old ride with Shelley and Natalie right by your side. Stuck in the Middle podcast every Friday, so pull up a chair. Stuck in the Middle podcast, please like, follow, and share.
Hi, Shelley. Welcome to episode 8. No, we have to do that again now because Hi, everyone. Hi, all. Welcome to episode 8 of Stuck in the Middle podcast. Shelley, can you believe it? We have made it to episode 8 even. Tell me, how's your week been? What's occurring? What did you get up to?
It's been a really good week, actually. Hello, everybody, I should say, and all the listeners. I think it has been a very hot week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about you, but I am absolutely melting.
I am melting. I am on the 3rd floor melting, and my aircon's gone on my car, so I am melting. I've been to 3 different garages. Formula One can't do it in Hemel because they can't gas my car. The year of my car, I'd have to go to Aylesbury. Then I went to Halfords, and they can't do it. And then I went to another Halfords, and their equipment was broken. I was like, oh, God, save me.
So what is it? Sorry, it was the aircon. The gas has gone in your air.
I think it just needs to be gassed.
Yeah.
But, you know. And anyway, I will get it done, but because I have to drive up the country this week. I'm not driving that far. Because going to your house the other day, I drove and my aircon was gone, and I was getting so hot. I was starting to sweat through my dress that I was literally driving up the M1, pulling my dress up, push it around my waist so that my bottom could just sit on the seat and I wouldn't get my chest in it from sweat. So when I turned up, that I wasn't covered in sweat. And some bloke was in a flipping truck next to me, smiling down at me because I'd say he thought something else was happening in the car. And I was like, no, mate, there's no aircon. This has got nothing to do. Yeah, so the back of my dress was up around my waist and the front of it was down over my knees.
Okay.
So if I lean forward, you just see my pants, my big Bridget Jones pants. But he was very excited. He was smiling away at me. I'd say, like, if I'd said, pull in sunshine.
He knew what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I have just been absolutely melting and spent a lot of time in the garden, which has been really nice with friends and family over the weekend. But just trying.
Why was everybody in your house at the weekend?
Because it was my birthday, and we won't mention that I've turned 45. But yeah,
I'm still a baby. Somebody said to me on Sunday, I'm the oldest, so.
You're the
Yeah, because obviously that's what good friends do.
Exactly. Yeah, so it was really good. We had barbecue. I made jerk chicken for the first time, which is really nice. And I made it completely from scratch. There was no jars. I was blending spices at 6:30 in the morning to make sure that it marinated. But everybody was really happy with it. And then a lot of alcohol was consumed.
No, really? Really?
Yes.
Really?
So I really
went to your house.
Sorry.
So it surprises me going to your house that a lot of alcohol was consumed.
Yes, we had a mixture of drinks going on. So I made a rum punch, so that was quite spicy. And then we had champagne flying around. There was some Prosecco opened at some point. There was rum, vodka, beer, cider. There was a bottle of Malibu flying around as well at some point, I think. So yeah, it all kind of got a bit messy. And then we all headed uptown, which was great fun. So I had a blast, had an absolute blast. It was
Well,
great.
that's all that mattered. It was your birthday and the food was amazing and the sun was shining and the crack was mighty. So what else could you ask for?
Definitely was, yeah. And the weather held up. It was brilliant. So everybody had a great time. It was really nice. So how was your week then?
My week, it was good. It was busy. I had to have a nana nap a couple of times on Sunday to recover.
From my barbecue, obviously, yeah.
Barbecue was very important. And then yesterday was just like household stuff. And today is work and it's busy. And the aircon is my latest drama. So
we went to the beach yesterday, so that was really nice. We set off really early. We literally went about 6 a.m, pick up one of Lauren's friends, and off we went to the beach, and we spent the day at Leon Sea, which was really nice because everybody was heading to Bournemouth or Brighton, and we just didn't want to go with the crowd. So we went to a much more quieter beach, although it did get quite busy, I have to say, but it wasn't as packed. Like, we still had space around us, which was really nice.
Great. I saw some of the pictures from Bournemouth. It looked ridiculous. It looked absolutely crazy.
I saw the pictures from Brighton as well, and it just looked like you couldn't sit anywhere because it was just a whole load of people everywhere. And also I find that when you go to those places, they're really expensive as well. Like, suddenly they've whacked on an extra £4 for an ice cream, whereas Leon Sea is actually still a reasonable price. You can get a good coffee still for £3.50, so it's quite good.
And then you spend ages in the car coming home, and it takes all the good out of the day that you've just had that lovely mental health day of not giving a hoot.
Yeah, there was... Exactly. And there was no traffic for us. Fortunately, we saw a motorcycle accident on the way home. But other than that, we got straight home really quickly. So, yeah, it was about an hour and 30, I think it was. So it wasn't actually that bad. Good. Yeah. Very nice. It was a nice weekend. But, yeah, lots to do. So I'm packing this week because I'm going to Weymouth. I'm going to go and take...
let's just call you Judith's Charmers because you'll be back and then we're going next week.
Wish you were here. I love Judith's Charmers. Do you remember actually watching that? Wish she was here and where she was going all the time.
Oh, Judith, yeah, I watched. I think I saw a couple of episodes, but it wasn't big in Ireland. But yeah.
I loved it. It was great. I always wanted to go to half those places. I think that's what inspired me to do all my holidays, you know. I just want to be like Judith Chalmers. Only difference is she got paid for it. I don't. Cost me a lot of money.
You have to pay for it. So that's what we need, jobs where they pay for us just to go on holidays and give our opinion.
Yeah, I need to be a travel agent or something.
Opinions are very important because, as you know, everyone's got one, right?
Well, this is it. Whether they're right or wrong, but they still got one.
Yeah. And it's, you know, they like to take to social media with all of it and everything. So
how has your TV viewing been going? Because I just wanted to touch on Rivals quickly because we all know that was released. Oh,
yes, I have seen the first 4 episodes of Rivals. It's not as good as the first one, but I think the first one was so sensationalized and we weren't expecting it that it couldn't be as good as the first one. I still love Danny Dyer's character.
Yes, I think he makes it.
Yeah. I just, it's so underrated as an actor. I love his character and the vulnerability of him. And I want Chiggy to get together with the brother. That's what I want because he is, smoking.
The brother of
Rupert. Yes, yeah. So the guy that was in My Girl.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know who you mean. Yeah.
Is he Joe Pasquale or something's his name as well?
I can't remember what his name
was. Anyway, I loved him in My Girl, and every time I see him, he's like a fine wine. He just gets better. And his character is a nice guy in this.
I think that it was a really good second series, but it's not. You are right. It's not as sensational as the first series. Danny Dyer plays the character very well, although it is kind of the character, and I was surprised at that because I have to say I thought Danny Dyer's acting in EastEnders was pretty crap. To be honest, he never excited me. I was a bit like, you're like a wooden post, like act, don't do anything. Whereas this time round, he has got a little emotion around him. Maybe that's what he needed to stop playing the hard side and actually tune into his soft side because he does it better.
No, I think he got stereotyped, didn't he, very early on, and a bit like Hugh Grant did, and then Hugh Grant did The Gentleman, and we all went, Jesus, this guy's a great actor.
Yeah,
I think the same thing's happening for Danny Dyer, is that he is a great actor, but he got stereotyped, and he probably tell you himself. I'm sure he took the money at the time. He took the money. He had a young family. He took the money.
Yeah, definitely.
I've just seen how pale I am next to you. I'm like a flipping Casper the Friendly Ghost.
Oh, you can't compare next to me though, because I just go really brown in the sun, don't I? I'm just very, I don't know what it is, just a bit of a sun magnet. Although today it was too much. I was putting some washing out on the line and I just couldn't cope. I had to come back in.
I bet you've already taken your washing and it's dry already.
Yeah, I literally got 4 loads done in a day.
Yeah.
Crazy, absolutely crazy weather going on.
Have to iron them.
The only issue that I have in this lovely weather where it's nice and quiet and you can sit out and enjoy the garden in the morning, which is really nice. And then all of a sudden about 9 o'clock, you just hear my neighbours reaching across the bloody fences at her children. I mean, she drives me up the wall. And I guess it's different parenting styles. However, calling your child a motherfucker is not really appropriate.
Oh, she calls her child a motherfucker. How old is the child? Oh my God.
About 4 or 5. Well, she's got 3 of them at the moment, and that's all you can hear is her screaming, effing and blinding, and you just kind of feel like those poor kids. And now we can hear the kids turning around saying it to her and calling her the same names, and we're like, they're learning from you.
Monkey see, monkey do. What can you say? Like, that's, I mean, kids learn from adults. That's what's going to happen. Yeah.
If anyone's got any top tips on how to deal with nuisance neighbours like that, do I go around and have a word?
And throwing a bucket of water over the fence at them, which is probably what I would.
The hose pipe. Do you reckon I just get a hose pipe on her and that's it? As soon as she swears, just
squirt her. Say it's like the swear jar. Every time you say a swear word, I'm going to squirt you with the hose.
Squirt you with the hose. I know. It just all of a sudden got a little bit too much today. I was like, oh, stop, please. Yeah, I don't think it's very healthy for children to grow up in an environment like that. So,
I don't think it should be too sanitized either, but there has to be a balance. Yeah.
Yeah.
A balance. I mean, I don't think you should be swearing like a navvy around children, but I also think you shouldn't behave in a way that makes them think that nobody's ever sworn a day in their life. Like,
oh yeah, I mean, you've heard me. I did many a time.
Well, I have a friend who every time I speak to her in the morning, she goes, "You're live on Channel 4. Do not swear." And she drops the F-bomb herself, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm the one who's been told off. I'm the one."
Normally it would have been you swearing, but actually lately it's me swearing quite a lot. Normally I don't do it, but yeah, I just don't know.
Okay,
bad influence.
So, them Rivals.
Sorry?
Are you watching anything else other than Rivals?
We just haven't had time this weekend. It's just been a bit crazy. Sunday was just tidying up after the house. To be fair, like loads of people helped tidy up anyway, and it was really nice to see. So it was just like the washing and bedding to wash and things.
There's always a bit of extra to do anyway, even if people do help you tidy up and stuff. There's always something, because you want it the way you want it. You want your house back.
No, but they did a great job. It was really good. It's just putting all the beds back and stuff, because we had 2 in your room, Helen downstairs on the sofa as well. Lauren's room needed cleaning and washing. And then obviously our room. And then in this weather as well, you're changing the bedding because you're sweating already. So you're like, I actually thought that everybody did really well and slept quite well. Thought that they were all very quiet. I didn't hear anything. I was fine, but I put that down to the champagne myself personally.
I would say it was more than the champagne. It was probably the rum, the vodka, and everything else that went along with it, and the cocktails.
Yeah, I think the best part was when we was all walking home and we kind of given up the ghost of Leanne. She'd so tired. You disappeared somewhere, and then out of nowhere came a knight in shining taxi, because all of a sudden he just rocked up, opened the door, get in, and we was like, yeah.
I was walking up the street talking to your husband, and he said, shall we just get a taxi and pull up and pick the girls up? I went, absolutely, let's do that. I jumped into the taxi. I didn't need, there was no need to ask me a second time. And then he just looked and went, door open, get in, girl.
I did. And I think it was Leanne said, oh, he's like a halo on top of the taxi. He was Superman. I love it.
I mean, the whole like 3 minutes we had to walk home.
It's literally not even that far. It's 0.7 miles. It's nothing. But yeah, I think he was everybody's knight in shining armor. Not all heroes wear capes, as they say.
Well, to be fair, he was the only brave one to come out with 4 women who were absolutely hammered, drinking since 2:30 in the afternoon. So,
yeah, there wasn't many men brave enough to do that.
He made us bacon sandwiches in the morning.
Yeah, he did.
He looked after us in the morning, and I'd say he went back upstairs to bed and went, will they ever just fuck off home?
No, he was fine. Although I did post that he had a nap later on as well, which was quite funny. So yeah.
Okay, so did I.
Good. So this week, I have to say, I've totally let the podcast down because I actually don't have the mug with me. So I cannot do your favourite section, Natalie.
Hold the line, caller. Hold the line. 1 minute. Uno momento. Hang on.
No, you've gone. Plug the mug.
Shelley, over to you, sweetheart. I'll just be Debbie McGee.
If anybody would like to buy one of our fantastic mugs, they can purchase one from the link in our bio. They hold wine, tea. You can hold it one hand or the other. Just make sure you actually buy one. They are $12.99 with free shipping.
Put the mug!
We love it.
See, there's always a way to improvise.
I love it. I love that section. Every week it makes me smile. It makes me laugh.
Oh my God, I'm so hot. Oh my God.
It is. Everybody is now.
I swear the minute I'm getting off this, I'm just going to lie naked in my underwear on the bed.
No, please don't do that on the podcast. Oh my God.
No, I won't do it on the podcast. I said when we get off the podcast. Jesus. Okay. I mean, I'd like people to come back and listen to us again. Like what was you getting at? Thanks very much. Thanks for that solidarity, sister. Yeah.
I got you. But also, I don't want to get sued.
This is true. So
let's move on to our next section where we have some problems and predicaments.
Spilled your tea. Lost your rent. Welcome to Problems and Predicaments.
This week's problem comes from Liz on TikTok. So she starts with, recently when I was at home, my aunt asked me to go to the attic and get some stuff for her. Ooh. Right? As she's too old to be going up and down the ladder. I hear you, sister. Whilst I was up there, I found a box of letters, post-dated from the late 70s. Ooh. They were, as I thought, love letters between my aunt and uncle, who are now in their 80s. Oh, isn't that sweet? I couldn't resist and I wanted to read a few of them as they have always been my favourite couple. You look at them and you think butter wouldn't melt. Boy, was I wrong. After about letter number 4.
Oh my God.
The butter was melting faster than Katie Price's face. If she was too close to the sun. Jesus, these two did have the stuff. If these two did have the stuff they wrote about, they would make Christian Grey blush. The problem now is I can't unsee them. Whilst I'm sitting there eating lemon drizzle and drinking tea with my aunt and her blue rents and my uncle and his comfy slippers, and mine's thinking, good for you, and what the fuck am I doing wrong? Do you think I was wrong to read their letters? Thanks, Liz. Well, Liz, shall I?
Well, Yes and no. I guess they are private. That's why they're up there. And if she'd have asked her auntie, by the way, can I read this? She probably might have said no at that time. If they've passed, that's a different story. You've inherited them. Rightfully, they're yours. Read away. Also, do you want that image of your aunt in your head?
Well, I was thinking, look, seriously, Liz, they were young once. Your grandchildren, that you were doing that kind of stuff.
I know, but do you want that image actually in your head? It's like it's family, isn't it?
I mean, what you need to be thinking, Liz, is, are they still doing that?
Are they okay? Is their knees and hips all right?
Yeah. Or have they got the plastic knees and hips that allows them to be even more energetic than they were in their 20s?
We know why it needed to be replaced in the first place.
I mean, they'll also turn off their hearing aids so they won't hear themselves. So, think about it. I think good on them. Good on them. You had a life. You lived a life. Keep living your life and keep on going. You're not dead till you're dead.
You're not dead till you're dead. My friend always says, long time dead. And she's very right. She says, you're a long time dead to enjoy your life.
Absolutely. And Liz, look at your auntie and say, good on you, girl.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
So we had one actually from Facebook. This is the first one that we've had from Facebook.
Yay! Shout out to Facebook.
Exactly. From Joe. It's good that people put their names because sometimes people want to be anonymous, and that's totally okay too.
Yeah.
So, dear Shelley and Natalie says, I'm laughing at this greeting. If one of you had the first name starting with M, it would take a completely different meaning. I guess S&M. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. All joking aside, I've been friends with a lady since we were at university, and I was always of the understanding that it was purely platonic. Okay. Then recently she revealed to me that she'd been in love with me for the best part of 30 years. Oh. Never wanted to tell me because she didn't want to lose the friendship. Now, she is hot, and back in the day, I would have had no issue having one night stand with her. Why only one night stand? Okay, it's got my backup already.
All right, let's go. Let's finish this here, mate.
However, after all this time, she is like a sister, and I value her deeply. How do I tell her this without making her feel rejected and losing one of the most valuable friendships? Okay, so now my back's back down again now. Well, go on, Natalie. Give your lovely advice.
No, you go ahead. I was just going to say, you've just referred to her as a sister. That's like the least sexy thing you could call any woman, even if you don't want to have sex with them.
As soon as you put them in the friend-sister zone.
Yeah, friend-zoned. But also, she was very brave. She told you how she felt. But 30 years, listen, sister, 30 years.
Yeah, could she not have got drunk with him one night years ago and said,
and just give him a little tickle and see what happened?
Exactly. Just push it. And maybe she's waited all this time. It's too late. Maybe it would have been okay back then.
Yes, but also then if it didn't happen, you can write it off to booze.
No, I just feel like this is you needed to have seized the moment earlier, girl. You've missed out.
Yeah, I think she's missed her boat. And I think I'm like, it's not going to be nice, and she's not going to like to hear it. But if she's as valuable, if you're as valuable to her as she is to you, you can be straight with her.
Yes, definitely.
But also, Joseph, don't be having one night stands with good friends. They never end well. Trust me.
No. And if you feel like that way about her, like she's a sister or a friend, then it just ruins it, doesn't it? It ruins that friendship too. So
have you seen, there's a movie coming out that just makes me think of it. There's a movie coming out and it's got Nicola Walker.
All right.
Another guy in it, and it's a bit like this. They're best friends, but they never get there. And then he sleeps with her daughter when she's in her 30s. And then it just gets really nasty because it turns out the mum has been in love with him for years.
Oh, that sounds a bit dramatic, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, it sounds like this is what
minus the fact that he's not slept with her daughter. This sounds very much like that. So I think for me, just be honest and tell her. And unfortunately, you just have to run the gauntlet. You might lose her as a friend because she might be very embarrassed.
I think she'll be fine. She'll probably get over it. But equally, this is a lesson for everybody. Just go for it while you can. So if you're back young and you're fit, healthy, and there's no marriage involved or whatever, go for it.
Yes, yeah, as long as everybody's on the same page, but also have a couple of drinks, because if it doesn't go the way you want it, you can always blame the booze. You always blame the booze.
Yeah, sorry, I had too many drinks. Good.
Or a HRT patch. You could blame a HRT patch. They make you a bit frisky after a while as well.
How is that going, by the way? We don't think we've had an update for a couple of weeks.
No, we haven't. So it's been good. The tears aren't coming anymore, so that's good.
Good. Yeah.
The hair is getting stronger, but oh my God, they're looking at good-looking men come back with a vengeance. They're walking past.
Suddenly seeing men differently now.
Oh my sweet divine Jesus! I'm looking at them thinking, yeah, I would. Yeah. Oh, you're cute. Yeah, I think it's been about 2 years since I've looked at anyone and thought, oh, I just want to go home on the sofa, drink a glass of wine, watch Emmerdale, and have a cuddle. I don't want you to. Don't touch me. Don't try and get anything going, because you know. And now I'm like, it's revving up.
Get it on.
It's revving up like a Harley Davidson. Only it's got no outlet at all. Well, you know.
So really, we should bring back the Date Natalie section, shouldn't we? Where we can put out to social media. They need to be dating you and taking you out.
But now they're only going to date me because they think they're going to get lucky.
But that's down to you, not them, isn't it? Really,
that would be a me problem. You're absolutely right. I mean, I am quite controlled and reserved.
But a meal out at the Dorchester would help, obviously.
Absolutely.
I mean, criteria number one.
Yeah, God knows what rewards you get for a meal in the Dorchester.
Right. Well, I think that's all that we've got time for on this episode, Natalie. We've come to the close of another episode of Stuck in the Middle podcast.
We are smashing it out of the park.
We are, and I just want to take this time to thank everybody who supported and listened this far. Thank you for just liking and sharing and following us and joining us on this journey. We appreciate you. Where can people find us, Natalie?
You can find us on Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Apple, Amazon. You can find us on all the socials. And a shout out to Leanne and Theo, because they're our regular listeners.
They are our regular listeners, although we do say no children allowed, but at your own discretion. Great.
Yeah. But so thank you all. Thank you for listening. Let's keep this going. We look forward to seeing you next week, or not seeing you, or you listening to us, and we just talk an absolute tosh, but it's a good thing.
We will see you all next week again for another episode of Stuck in the Middle podcast.
Stay safe. Bye.
It's Friday.